been snowing. It's been a few days since the Chinese New Year, and I worked really hard to let that snake energy go, to just shed my skins and really recognize some patterns and things that weren't serving me well. There were quite a few things. I just want to share that one with you. Just going for a walk. I think I'm going to go treat myself to, I don't know, a coffee, maybe a pastry. Just a moment to kind of celebrate that I did some deep work. I did some deep work ceremonially, and I realized that the structures of the ceremonies that we have in our lives are really fundamental to getting that foundation to regulate our nervous system and listen to ourselves. And over the last few days, I've been able to really listen to myself and become aware of some of my patterns and my truths that I just had no idea. I had no idea. The passive agreements I had made. Oh, let's talk about passive agreements. Passive agreements. Situational compromise that goes unspoken that becomes a contract going forward. So when you bite your tongue, when you decide not to step forward and say, actually, I'm not really comfortable with this, I'd like to maybe try this differently. When you don't advocate for yourself at the expense of someone else's comfort, you know, you just, you want other people to be comfortable. And your story is that you can handle the discomfort, you're a survivor. And so you sacrifice yourself to keep the peace, or allow another to just have their sovereignty at the expense of yours. It's just a little bit of a Norman Rockwell feel here. So I did a lot of that. I did a lot of agreeing to things I didn't want to agree to, but not directly, and outwardly expressing that I agreed or disagreed. There was never a conversation. I wasn't asked, and nor did I speak up. And so passively, we created a lot of patterns in our life with the people that we share space with. Partners, family, children, co-workers, employers. It's all part of an interdynamic communication that happens, and how we move to maintain some level of control and decorum. It's challenging sometimes. And so as I just get out for this walk, I'm just thinking about recognizing these things, what it looks like to let them go, and what it looks like to move differently in this world in a way that helps me feel solid and safe. Someone's stuff is just sitting out on the curb. I hope they get their things. Sometimes your things get put out on the curb, I guess. Sometimes you put yourself out on the curb, not realizing that you've passively agreed to give someone control over you and your stuff. It's a little bit of sunlight coming through. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That I made some agreements, and I'm changing those agreements. I've cried a lot. I've burned some candles. I've had to go down to the city park and burn things on the little barbecue because the weather's challenging for outdoor activities right now like that. And so just moving through the moves, feeling all the feels, doing all the things. My buddy suggested that showing where I'm going might be more exciting than just sitting somewhere. So I thought this walk would be a great opportunity to just chat it up with you. I haven't posted in a few days, so I thought I'd just give you an idea of why. There's some deep processing happening, and I just invite you to dive deep, do some breath work, think about where you're holding it in your body, think about the changes you want to make, and then go do one thing that makes that change happen. I love everybody. To be my best self, I want to set an example, and I want to share the journey, and I want to be honest without being too raw. But we've got shit we've got to deal with, and we've all experienced some shit that is heavy, and maybe we need to let go of the story so that we can heal. And I think that's just what I'm gonna do. For right now, we're just gonna work on healing. I hope you guys heal today too. Have a good one.